Hi, you guys. How's it going? My name's Alicia. I'm going to guide you through a little, well, we'll call it an Equinox Flow. I'm going to slice some Qigong movements into it, and just, some of my regular flow stuff. Try and keep it, not too long, but it should feel good. Yeah, we'll begin. We'll begin on our backs. So you can make your way to your mat. Yes. And catch your hands to your knees and just start to find a soft rock from side to side. You can let the knees pull heavy away. The heels can just land soft towards your hips. You might find this like little energetic rotation of your elbow up towards the sky, which will help to broaden the space on the back. Notice if your chin is drawn into the chest and just press the back of the head into the mat. Lift length into the front of the neck. Yeah. And as the knees are pulling away, you can feel this like gentle tautness in the belly and a little bit of a lift in the lumbar spine is nice. And then keep your knees just like they are and let your arms rest out by the sides like a T shape. And just start to take that little rock from side to side. Just noticing the point where it feels like enough and then rocking back. Sometimes you'll get some back cracks here. Yeah, which is nice if you like that. And then you can start to kick the top leg. So as the knees rock over to the left, top right leg can take a little kick and then rock it back. Little kick and rock back. Hey, come back. Just catch your knees again. This time we'll do some sacrum circles. So just pulling the knees in towards the belly and then letting them draw away. Knees pull in and then circle away. And take it the opposite direction. Rolling sacrum circles. Yeah, we'll lift the knees into the air at a 90-degree this time. We'll lift the arms up into the sky. Head pressing back, lengthen your neck. We'll take knees halfway right, arms halfway left. And then kick yourself out wide. Reach through the heels, stretch through the arms, head presses back, lengthen wide as you can. And then draw back in and take knees halfway left, arms halfway right. And stretch yourself wide. Opening yourself up, shoot energy through the heels, reach back. And then come back in. Knees right, arms left, wide stretch. Reaching, let the belly lift. Head press back, lengthen the neck, lengthen the belly, open up. Draw back. Knees left, arms right. Take a wide stretch, whoosh. We'll take one more. Knees right, arms left. Expand, open up. And the couch is in the way a little bit. And draw back in. And knees left, arms right. Big stretch. Reach it out, open. Yeah. Come back. Hands to knees. Take a soft rock from side to side. Place your feet down to the ground, down to the mat. Arms can take a reach wide V, landing on the ground above your head. And just let your knees drop from side to side. As the knees drop, you can kind of luxuriate in the stretch where you sort of let yourself roll a little bit, lift into the side body, really reaching, head pressing back, lengthening. And take it like, yeah, because it can be like quite basic movement just to drop your knees from side to side, or you can like make it juicy. And so, how can you make it more sensational? Stretching, reaching through the arm, lengthening the belly, side to side a couple of times. You might even let your whole heart roll to face the ground. And then roll yourself back. A rolling whole heart is nice into the back. Make your way back through center. With your feet connected to the ground as they are, a little scooch forward and back with your foot to give yourself a little body rock. So it's gentle. You don't need to be aggressive here. A body rock is a way to just ground your system, to drop you into that love place of rest and digest. Yeah, drop and feel, take a breath, and let it go. And take another one of those. Breathe in, fill yourself up, and let it go. Nice, sweet. Hey, let's catch the knees into the chest, hands behind the thighs, drawing yourself into a ball, and we'll rock head to tail on the spine. And we're going to rock up into a deep squat. A couple ways you can get there. The first is to just sort of let momentum take you over like a C curve, like so. The second way is to use open posture where you send the hips back, swim the heart forward, and lift up. So C curve, sort of just letting yourself roll over. Open posture, hips back, belly's long, lift the heart up. Take one or two more. You can play with either variation is fine. Next time you get up, we'll land in a deep squat and you can take your hands, connect them to the mat, a little bit ahead of yourself. Hands plant in like an anchor. Knees can start to tick-tock side to side. And the hands, they can push into the ground to help lift the back of the heart up towards the sky. So you can think about blooming the back ribs up. Hands can energetically push and pull or dig and drag forward and back. And we're just trying to find the stretch, that line from the hand all the way to the hip, all the way along the back line of the body. You can really peel it open, letting the knees and the feet spin a little bit more substantially side to side. Yeah, plant your hands and take yourself into hands and feet. Okay, couple of pulses here. Just finding this place, feet as wide as the hips at least. And keeping a nice bend into the knees, hips high. You might draw the heart forward wide through the back. So instead of a collapse, you know, really intentional push of the mat away. Feel the shoulder blades glide wide. Yeah. And then with the hips anchored up high, little tick-tock of your hips from side to side. Soft pedal of the heels. And as the hips start to rock, the ribs can start to glide wider from side to side. As they glide into the side, you can push the mat away and really feel the back ribs lift up, widen. Let it get juicy. Deepen the pedal. As the ribs slide one way, your ear can drop to the opposite shoulder. So as the ribs glide over to the right, left ear to left shoulder, push open. As the ribs glide left, right ear to right shoulder. This sort of little dance where the head and the hips move in relation to the ribs, moving the opposite way. Lower the knees down to the mat. Untuck the toes, top of the feet, link in. Use the feet to resist, drag hips back. Knees press wide and ripple yourself forward. So just starting to find that liquid light move through the spine. As the hips draw back, knees can press wide. And then rippling through the spine. Undulation. Yeah. The next time that your heart rolls forward, we'll keep it forward. Lift the chin out of the throat. Tuck your left toes, peel the left knee open, and kickstand the right foot out. Glide your hips back, keep them wide and high. Anchor here and then lift, rise into the left side. Take a little pulse, sit back, keep the belly soft. Arc open, rainbow through your left ribs. The left paw resists down and away, open long into the left side body. Yeah, soften right ear to right shoulder. If you need somewhere to look, you can look at your right thumb, right hand. Yeah, take a stretch, reach it out. Really extend, find the relationship, left paw resisting down and away. As you reach, open eyes can follow your hand. Yeah, take one more big stretch. Shoosh. And then come back. Hands and knees to the mat. Slide the hips back, ripple, roll it out. Yeah, working with your breath. So these movements for the spine, this undulated movement is for your fascia, is for the opportunity to invite hydration into your tissues. And in the case of the spine, we can subtly impact the dura mater, which is where your spinal fluid flows through. So if there is any adhesions in the dura, we can sort of help to hydrate them, help to repattern, move it along so that our fluid, our cerebral spinal fluid can move, free flow. Yeah. Next time you roll your heart forward, stay forward. Lift the chin out of the throat. Tuck your right toes, peel the right knee open, and kickstand the left foot out. Sit back, keep your butt wide and high. Arc open, right ribs rise. Little pulses, sitting back, anchor, arc, rise through the right ribs. Notice your right paw, press it down and away as you lift open. Hmm. Belly stays long. Whoosh. Hey, take a reach. Right arm extends. Eyes look to the hand. There's the sweetest relationship when the right paw is resisting down and away, and the arm is reaching. You can get deep stretch through your right side body. Yeah, take one more. Release back down. Yeah, tuck the toes. Send the hips up. Rise back up, hands and feet. Feet again as wide as the hips at least. Space is nice. And just take a couple of pulses forward and back. And so as the hips drive wide up and high, anchor them. Resist your pause down and back, down and wide as you extend the heart forward. And can you maintain the alignment of your spine as you do this so the lumbar moves in a little bit? Thoracic middle spine, back of the ribs, back of the shoulder blades stays wide. And the head lifted a little bit, look forward. And so maintaining our curves is nice. And step forward, feet as wide as the mat. Bend your knees as much as you need. Take a fold, let your head hang heavy. A little rock of your heart. Soft shoulders, soft head. Shifting the weight from paw to paw. Letting yourself just land easy. And here, like bend your knees as much as you need. We don't need to be aggressive or extreme on the hamstrings. Hey, weighted front of your foot, paws press wide. Let's take a reverse swan dive, sweep wide. Reach the arms up to the sky. Connect your hands above prayer. Draw them down through your heart center. Slight bow of your head. Take pause to feel. Big breath in and let it go. And do that again. Take a big full breath in. Let it go. And you release your hands. So we'll move a little bit of lymph, a little bit of breath as well. And the movement is simple. We're going to palms face up to the sky, lift up, inhaling up, exhale, let the arms sweep back and then scoop it back up. Inhale, palms flip, push it down. Inhale up, exhale. Hinging at the hips. Breathing on the way up, exhaling on the way down. Pushing the air down and scooping the air up as you rise. A couple more. The last one. Lift up and just feel yourself. Mm-hmm. So the next little move we'll do has something to do with bridging heaven and earth. It's Qigong. I just learned it. And we take the hands and they're just facing each other. And we start to whoosh, circle, and bring it back in. And then whoosh, circle, and bring it back in. And whoosh, whoosh. There's a bit of a spiral you can kind of see. You can exaggerate a little bit more once you get the movement. It's a bit of coordination first. Just starting simple, whoosh, meeting or merging heaven and earth. Yeah, you can even shut your eyes once you've got the movement and slow it down a little bit and see if you can sense your energy. Letting the shoulders rotate, the arms sort of spiral a little bit as they shift. And do just a couple more. Last little roll around. Bring your hands, hand to hand connection. And we'll just shift the weight into the left foot. Sit the hips a little bit and pick up the right low pedal. Sitting the left butt back. Finding a stickiness to this right pedal, like it's pulling through cold honey. And the heart stays lifted, heart and head bright, rising. Making sure to sit this left butt back. Instead of tucking and just working the quad, we want to access the glute. Yeah, take one more pedal. And we'll step the right foot back, diagonal lunge. The left hand can catch your left butt, right hand to the outer thigh. Knees push wide, little sit, dig, root and lift, and then a gentle spin of your heart to lengthen. Slide the knees wide, left toes dig forward to anchor the femur back. A little spin, lift, open. And take one more, knees wide, dig and root, and then lift and spin open. Yeah. Release and bring your hands prayer to the crown of your head. Elbows can draw forward, lift up the chin. I'll take a sit again, that same sort of sitting back, wide knees. Push through the feet, rise high, soft arc up and over to the left side. So extending length through the right line, sit back, push down, lift, reach high, arc up and over to the left side. Yeah, knees wide. Pressing down, lift, lengthen the belly. Take one more. Yoosh. Release the arms. And just take a little spring to step forward. Let your shoulders sway. You rinse it out. Yeah. Let's take the hands, connect both behind the head. Hands high, both cupping back of the skull. We're gonna draw the hips back, push through the paw, lift up, belly stretch. And working with the breath, the exhale sits us, and the inhale lifts us. Let your head press back into your hands. Allow your neck to lengthen, soften. Hands support the head, support the neck. There's a breath hold you can catch as you sit. Push down, lift, hold the breath, open deeper. Catch that bandha. Like you can feel your solar plexus trying to burst out. Just take one more. Release. And just take a pause to feel. Deepen the breath. Find your feet. Mhm. Bring your hands and do a hand-hand connection, switching sides if you can remember. But when you did the other side, we'll shift the weight into the right foot and then pick up the left, the little pedal pulse. So a low pedal, sticky, tacky, like we're pulling through cold honey. And this time we're sending the right hip back, right butt back, so that we can get out of the quad and into the glute. Fire that guy up. Soften the shoulders. Draw length, lift open through the belly, open through the neck. There's a lightness, a lift through the torso. Yeah, you can notice your toes, gentle root down. Yeah, take one more and we'll step it back. Diagonal lunge. Right hand to your right butt, left hand to the outer right thigh. And we'll push the knees wide, sit. Right toes dig, lift up your butt, and then spin your heart over to the right. There's a drawing of length through your spine here. Yeah. Again, knees wide, sit, dig and lift, widen your butt, and then spin yourself open up. One more time, knees push wide. Dig, root, and lift. Spin it, open it up. Yeah. Release. Bring your hands to the crown of the head. Pray your elbows narrow, lift the chin. We'll slide the hips back, little sit. Push through the feet, rise, soft, high arc, up and over to the right side. Sit back, wide butt. Push down, lift up, long arc, rainbow yourself up and over to the right. Knees wide, sit. Push down, lift, arc. Head presses back and up. Open the neck. Here's last one. Okay, release your hands and take a little step forward. Let your shoulders glide. Rinse that out. Serving rice, my favorite thing. So imagining you have rice in the palm of your hand. We're not going to drop it. We'll start with the right hand. You're going to take your pinky side and scoop it towards your forehead. So whoosh, up and around, back, wide to the side, and then draw it back into the center line. Wide scoop, whoosh. Trying not to drop the rice out of the palm of our hand. Keeping the palm up. Whoosh. Make this as big, as wide, as juicy as you like. Have a little dance, a little sit, reach, open it up. Yeah, do one more on this side. And then we'll try the other side. So left side, taking the pinky side, scoop it towards your forehead, reach it back, wide to the side, and draw back. Whoosh. Wide, drawing back by the ribs. Lifting, wide scoop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe two more. Get even. I wasn't counting, but feels right. So last one. And then just letting your body feel. And just bounce your heels. Let everything get heavy. Like weighted, bounce, 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 bounce. As the heels drop, you could also take your hands, find just the space just below your rib cage. You can snuggle your fingers into the lumbar spine. And as you bounce, 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 just giving a little love and energy to your kidneys, to that essence. Bop, 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 bop. A little bit more. You could also be bouncing. Bounce, 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 bounce. And then just find some stillness. Release the hands from the back. Feel yourself. And step your feet wide and wide. Hands can slide down the tops of the thighs. Dig the toes, anchor your hips back and wide, and little glide of your legs from side to side. You don't have to go super low if your knees are suspect. If you do have space, you can come and play a little cheetah lunge, dropping deep into the left knee. Right leg extends with a little dig of the right heel down to keep a pocket of little pocket behind the knee, integrity, engagement, and then lift your hips to shift. Again, digging the left heel down, drag back on that extended leg to fire up engagement in the back of the leg. Lifting the hips to shift, lifting the hips to shift. Yeah, we can add on to this. So as we deeply bend the left knee, extension through the right fingertips can plant just below the knee. Take a long reach, sweep, open, maybe even roll it out. Can do that a couple times, reaching long and rolling it out. And take one more. And then lifting the hips to switch. Fingertips land. Reaching away from the extended leg, maybe rolling out the arm if that feels okay. Sweeping long reach, eyes can look to the hands as long as it makes sense. Yeah, and come back up through center. Bend the knees, dig the toes to slide the hips wide, hands down, feet to the mat. Just take a couple of pulses forward and back. Yeah. Anchoring the hips up. Externally rotate the right hand, toes and knees twist left. Just take a couple of pulses here, rinse out. And so digging the toes to keep the hips anchoring wide and high. Let your belly melt as you rise open into the left side. Right ear draws to right shoulder. You can embody a human rainbow. Take one more pulse and come back. Hips drive wide up and high. Intentional rooting, pressing the mat away wide through the shoulder blades. Lift the butt up, externally rotate left hand, spin toes and knees to the right. Couple pulses here, rinse out. Long length into the right side body, into the belly, into the neck. You can feel your right paw press down and away as you lift open. On your next bend of the knees, we'll bend them deeply, sit all the way down onto the left hip. Right hand can support, left arm can extend to the top. The left corner of the mat. Roll onto the side and shift shimmy onto your back. Yeah. And just feel yourself connect here. If fish pose is something that resonates with you and your body, you're welcome to try it on. Lift your hips, place your hands underneath of your bum, sit down. So sitting on the hands, on the wrists if you can. Snuggle the elbows, the forearms in towards the rib cage and towards the spine. We'll start to press into the forearm to lift the heart up towards the sky. And as you start to lift the heart up to the sky, the shoulders start to come together, create little pillows for your neck to fall back into. Let the chin drop back, the heart lift up. With the legs, option, cross them, diamond them, or extend them out long. So whatever feels serving for you, we're lifting into the front of the heart, breathing into that space. We're letting the chin draw back, supported with the shoulders on the back. Breathe, open into the neck. Take 2 more breaths. And slow lower down to the mat. Feet reconnect to the mat. Lift your butt, release your hands, and just feel yourself. Catch your hands to your feet, happy baby. You're welcome to ground here, just holding this place, drawing the knees towards the armpits. If this is too intense, you can catch behind your leg, let the knees pull heavy. I like to rock, so if you, either way, hands to the feet, hands behind the thighs, you can rock from side to side. You might bend and extend the legs, and you can play with that. Like you might take cross kicks like that, get into the IT, or wide kicks straddle, or just kind of ninja kicking side to side. Yeah. And when that feels complete, we'll land the feet to the mat. You might lift your hips just to neutralize any movement. The right ankle to the top of your left thigh. Actually, let's take a full cross. Right leg all the way over. Use your left foot, pick up your hips and shift them over to the right for a twist to the left. Legs move left, left hand can catch the outside edge of your right thigh. Right arm can reach wide towards the right side. And then you can kind of just play with drawing the knee down towards the ground, deepening the twist if that feels nourishing. If not, just rest where it is okay. Yeah. And just take a couple of breaths here. And reach back. Uncross your legs, 2 feet to the mat. Lift, neutralize your hips. And other side, left leg full cross. Use your right foot, pick up your hips, shift over to the left for a twist to the right. Your right hand can catch the outside edge of your left thigh, and your left arm can just support wide towards the left side. For me, it feels natural that my gaze sort of looks over top of my left shoulder here, but wherever is fine. And again, you can kind of play with how deep you want to go. You can play with like pushing your knee away, letting the belly lift and lengthen, or resisting down or up, hips back or not. Anything that meets a connection can find a relationship. A relationship of resistance or information or sensation, all of it. Lift back up through center. Uncross your legs, 2 feet to the mat. Lift your hips, neutralize. And again, with your feet connected, we'll just kind of do that little shimmy forward and back, body rock, starting to deepen the breath. Yeah, and then extend your legs out long. And take your hands to your bum, lift it up, widen your seat, widen the base. Hands can catch either side of your ribs, and you can literally lift your ribs away from your hips so that you lengthen your belly, lengthen your spine. Catch the hands behind the head and draw your chin into your chest and take a little rock from side to side, kind of creating more space since we lifted length into the low spine. We'll now lift it, open it up a little bit in the back. Place your head down, lift the chin out of the neck, open the front. Yeah, reach your arms across the wrists or catch your hands to hands, and just start to reach wide from side to side. And then hands down to the neck, fingertips on either side, and just a little lift, inviting space on the back, little massage opportunity, the back of the neck into the trap, the shoulder to neck connection. When that feels complete for you, let your arms rest and just come into your breath. And feel that balanced flow moving in and out. The inhale meeting the exhale with such grace and reciprocity, freedom, ease. And please stay for as long as you have. Luxuriate in the rest. If you want to move with me, I'm trying to show up here more regularly. But if you really want to move with me and learn with me, you can meet me on Daily Ritual, my online movement studio, to be notified of these things that drop in, subscribe, all the things. There's information in the comments below, so check it out. I love you. Happy equinox. On today that I'm recording this, happy moon, lots of new beginnings. Get it. Peace out.